Sprawl is a colloquial name, an urban sprawl environment on a massive scale, a visualization of a future. Advanced technology has become ubiquitous. Sprawl features high-tech and low-life, advanced science such as information technology and cybernetics, coupled with a degree of breakdown or radical change in the social order. Giant multinational corporations have, for the most part, replaced governments as centers of political, economic, and even military power. The alienated outsiders' battle against a totalitarian or quasi-totalitarian system is a common theme in science fiction and cyberpunk in particular. Though in conventional science fiction, the totalitarian systems tend to be sterile, ordered, and state-controlled. Failings of corporations, corruption in governments, alienation, and surveillance technology. The evolution of the Internet. The virtual world of what is known as the Internet often appears under various names, including cyberspace, the wired, the metaverse, and the matrix. In this context, it is important to note that the earliest descriptions of a global communications network came long before the World Wide Web entered popular awareness. The interconnectivity and interactivity of the Internet, as well as the fight between corporate interests, governmental interests, and public interests, which gave birth to the web and continue today, fascinate and inspire of current art. One possible lineage for the experimental crossover between technology and art begins with Edward Muybridge. Early photographic interventions, data cultural producers developed modes of thinking and creating that challenged the traditional interpretation of art. Later, Fluxus and other artists explored film in a non-traditional and progressive interpretation of what art is. Situationists, the emergence of new technologies like video, continued and initiated experiments, multimedia performances, and visions of the future. The concurrent development of machines built for computation, beginning with complex calculators and massive building-size electric monstrosities designed to crack code. Analog, refined, researched, redeveloped. These machines eventually became digital. Size decreased. They became dispersed and woven into the fabric of everyday experience. Art and technology, they have bled into one another. At times it is difficult to determine where one begins and the other ends. They overlap, they merge and emerge. They expand and become hybrid. They create an information-rich, visually complex environment. They sprawl. Sprawl affects how we construct our futures. Not that long ago, we imagined how high technology would affect us. Our past is overcrowded with futures that sparkle, glow, or get buried in kibble and ashy debris. These speculations on the future get revised at the same time that we use, misuse, and adapt what we have now. Bits and pieces of how we thought about the future become embedded and attached to how we experience our present, creating a hybrid between speculation, adaptation, and creative modification. Sprawl Exhibition presents an environment in which the multiplicity of technological influence on visual art is evident. It brings our physical world and our digital environment into the same space. Sprawl is a gray area between what is left and what is to come.